first you win the battle, then you go to war.
Mhm.
So you win first in your mind, and then you fight. Victimhood, it used to be that you didn't want to become a victim, but now being the victim is cool. And that is a and that is a mindset. Yeah, yeah. Because you can imagine, you can, if you go out just to have fun and someone jumps you, then of course you're a victim. But these days everyone's a victim.
Don't stand on the corner and then stand there and wait to get robbed. That's not cool, guys. Not cool. I don't know why I went this route. Guys, victimhood.
Bring it
Let's
back.
bring it back to the victimhood. Let's keep it here. Keep it in the lane. Yeah, so guys, I think we can start, right, RJ?
Let's
Should
go.
we start?
We should.
Where do we begin?
So, as we said, we're going to talk about victimhood, and we're going to start with looking at a particular clip with Konstantin Kissen on the John Anderson being interviewed or talking about victimhood with John Anderson. What are you laughing at?
I don't
What's
know
so
why.
funny?
I don't know why you keep getting these difficult names, man. You're not good with.
Konstantin is not really. Konstantin is easy, but Kissen, I
That's
don't
what I
know.
meant to say. That's what I meant to
Okay,
say. I mean,
well, he's kissing his wife, but anyway, shout out to Konstantin.
shout
Shout out
out.
to Konstantin.
Shout out.
Um, yeah, so he was talking on the John Anderson show or John Anderson YouTube clip about victimhood. Woke victimhood is dangerous. Would you say it's dangerous, RJ?
Um, I think it is, in the sense that um, if you think you're a victim, so if your story, so everyone has a story, right? So you have a story. Your story can be, hey, you're meant for greatness. Your story can be, hey, I I can play the piano really well. I'm a good learner. And we tend to live our lives according to our stories. But if your story is negative, for example, if according to your story you're always the victim, you will always find yourself in a victim situation. So it would almost, so I would even say that subconsciously you will put yourself in situations where
What's
you can be the victim, even though you say you don't want to consciously, but you will put yourself in that situation so you can say, I'm a good guy. I do my best. I always treat people right, and people keep taking advantage of me.
It's the story you tell yourself, and there is a clip about it. Just looked it up before we go to the Konstantin's clip. I think this is a very interesting topic to talk about. Oh, I need to share it, of course. Can you guys hear it?
number one thing
Can you hear it? Okay.
Yes.
So the question is, what is the number one thing holding people
that's
back?
holding most people back from reaching their full potential?
The story they sell themselves on. Everyone's got a story, and everyone wants to tell you their story of how bad they had it, how hard they had it. And the more times you tell yourself or others that story, the more you reinforce the fact that you're not meant to have happiness, success, abundance, great relationship, awesome health, abs, whatever. They don't realize that they still hold the pen. And there's thousands of empty pages still in that book that they can rewrite that story. But we have to let go of the pages that others have written in our book and realize we got this pen. And we can start writing how the story looks from this day forward. But what's stopping them is the work that they haven't done, the work of healing through their traumas, their insecurities, their limiting beliefs, the glass ceiling, the whatever the thing is.
What's the
Guys, thank you. That's the end of the show. Bye bye. Yeah. No, I mean it's a great. While you was talking about the story, that's the first thing that popped up into my mind, and I mean, yeah, It's the story that's holding you back a lot of times.
Sí. Definitely, definitely. Ya tú sabes.
Yeah,
I
so
think
what, why are you going to Spanish?
well, you didn't say you said you didn't say enemigo this time, right? At the
Not yet.
beginning of the show.
Not
Not yet.
yet.
Cool. But yeah, so it's the story. As I said, it's the story, and the story is very. So our mind is everything. Everything starts with our mind. If you think you're a victim, you'll never be a hero. A great book I read. I don't know if I have it with me. I don't have it with me on my bookshelf. It's. I think it's on my bookshelf there actually.
Guys,
The
if you pay for the sponsorship, he will show that book in the future. So make sure you hit us up in the DMs in the Instagram, and your book will be shown during the show.
Bruh.
That is how
well,
we do it over here. That's how I give it up, bro. You're gonna get shown for free.
well, I can tell
Anyway,
you the title,
continue.
and you can look it up for free. It's the art the art of war by Sun Tzu. One of
Anyway, continue. Great, it's a great book, by the way. I've read it 4 times or
yeah,
5 times even.
I'm reading it the second time now.
Mm.
But the one of the core, it's basically a book for philosophy. So let's say Chinese philosophy about war, and you can. It has a very good analogy with life and business. So it's just a very good book to read in general.
In general, yeah.
But one of the main lessons that stuck with me was first you win the warrior first, so referring to a warrior, first you win the battle, then first you win the battle, then you go to war.
Mhm.
So you win first in your mind, and then you fight. So if you're gonna fight and you already think that you're not gonna win, you're gonna lose. Similarly, if you think that you're a victim before stepping out the door, you'll never be. So when you get, you'll never be not a victim. Just to put it like that.
Yeah.
It,
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean I mean you're right about that. I mean it's a great book, and it has a lot of analogies you can use in both daily life, in war. It's very yeah, I mean it's a very good book to read. I would definitely recommend it to everyone who would want to learn a thing or two about life.